destiny on. But I got her. Before our time. She passed before her time. Didn't get a chance to say goodbye. Really hard to breathe. I feel like I slowly am losing consciousness. Whew, okay. Ooh, I just feel congested. I hear words like, I barely got a chance. Hold on. So, a reoccurring theme is like right when we got to doing something, right when we started doing something, right when, like at the beginning of something, that's when this thing ends up happening. Like, that's when I'm trying to tell her, I'm like, give me something else. She says, I passed suddenly, unexpectedly. Okay. Didn't get a chance to say goodbye before my time. She seems younger. Okay, so one thing leads to another. Either someone was there when it happened, or she's singling someone out. Yes, unexpectedly. Can I tell how young? Honestly, they can appear however old. She seems like teenager, 20s. She just seems very youthful, in my opinion. She seems really sweet, gentle, happens suddenly. I feel like she gives me an analogy of like, okay, now turn me around, like have someone turn me around and then let me go and I'm all over the place. Okay, Amanda says she was 22. Okay, so we're right on the money. She's sweet, doesn't wear a lot of makeup, little button nose. Did you see it coming? Let's say it's situational. Like I'm in a situation, let's see what the analogy would say. Like I'm in a situation, one thing leads to another, or I get caught up or turned around, off I go. Didn't look seemingly bad. I can't tell if there's another person involved in this. That's what I'm wondering. It's a little bit gray. There's an overcast, like it wasn't... Not that I saw it coming, but that we kind of, multiple people? Okay, so I know I'm getting something. Okay. Not that I saw it coming. Okay, so let me just describe what I was seeing then. So let's pretend, let's just give an analogy. Let's say like we're at a water hole, a swimming hole or something. And it's a bright sunshiny day, but we probably shouldn't be jumping off this thing. So one person takes a turn cool, one person takes a turn cool. And then you've never done it before, but they like get you dizzy beforehand. And then they make you take a turn, dizzy. And it obviously you're clumsy, you're gonna fall, you're gonna blah, blah, blah. It's like one person it's like, let's turn her around. Oof, like hers was different than the other people. And she almost got turned about in it. Does this make sense? Oh man, I'm curious. And then we didn't get a chance to say goodbye. And then she goes, and then remember when she said it was right at the start of something, like I barely even got a chance. Oh, she says not really. Okay. How does she end up passing, if you could give me that? I could bring another person in, but I want to see what analogy I'm getting for this. What ended up passing? Because if there are multiple people there... It was a UTV accident. Was she with somebody? Was she on the back or was she driving? Was she intoxicated? Maybe it was like a party, watering hole, everyone hanging out on a summer day, having drinks, feeling like dizzy. Yeah, you like my shirt. Feeling dizzy. Yes, she was the passenger. And did the driver live? Yeah, so she was with somebody. You like that? And she was the passenger on a UTV accident. So she was with people. They were outside doing their thing, you know, at a watering hole. Everyone's taking turns. No, the driver ended up passing. All I'm seeing is flip, 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 flip. Didn't even have a chance. It was right at the end. But this could also be consumption. Were they all out day drinking? Only 22. And then the one person that was involved or there could have been the person on the other side. Hold on. The driver of the vehicle survived. The driver of the other vehicle, no, the driver passed. The driver of the other vehicle, wait, so UTV and another vehicle got into an accident, and the driver of the vehicle in which got into the accident or hit them or collided with them survived but was intoxicated. Hold on a second. I don't think I'm talking to the driver. I think I'm talking to a male who was like a father figure, tells me he served and it's lightly, maybe at one point in his life where he had a job that was of service, which was really important. And then maybe we have jewelry or something in honor of his memory, and he seems a little bit older, like a father figure, or maybe even a grandfather that was like a father figure to you. Common, classic, simple first name. Does that make sense? I'm doing a queue, and we're taking our sweet little time, and if they take the full 10 minutes, they do. But if we run out of queue people, yeah, we'll do freebies, no problem. I'm going to be here till about 4:30, so I've got plenty of time. And you are more than welcome to join, but Destiny is definitely going to take a minute. I mean, Amanda's is going to take it. Yes, family friend, but we ended up calling him Grandpa. Okay, I love this. All right. And I want to get back to Destiny, but give me a quick second here. And then we have this female. Okay, you have multiple females on the other side. You have at least 2 females on the other side. One of them has short hair, glasses, and then gives me a clear sign symbol for a Cancer, and then shows me at home, and maybe we were at home until we couldn't be, and maybe she was being taken care of right at the end too, but she said the part of being taken care of went really quickly because she declined really quickly. Boom. And then that female's also on the other side for you. So you have the male, the female, and then Destiny. Okay. And so then Destiny says, and we don't even know who this is to you yet, but we confirmed that she was 22. She was in a UTV accident where one person, the driver, was intoxicated, and then her and the driver of the UTV both passed together. So I was like, where's this extra person, and who the frick was drinking? Okay. And so, passed suddenly, she keeps showing me this analogy of it just flipping and flipping and flipping and flipping and flipping, but she seems really away from it, and I think, who is this person to you? And not to just zoom right over the grandma or anything, but the goal is Miss Destiny here. Oh, it's daughter. Okay. One, I think you knew it happened even before you were told. It was almost like a twist in your stomach just minutes prior. I don't know how long she's been gone. It looks like she's been gone quite a long time. The amount of her needing to say, hey, by the time that the four-wheeler was out of control, I didn't experience any physical pain. So I'm assuming, I'm watching it flip as if I'm awake, but I know I'm not in any physical pain. So I'm assuming it happened upon impact, and I'm going to assume, she tells me been under 5 years. How long has it been? But she seems like she's been over there a lot longer. And then you have her shirts, and she goes, she has not too much of my stuff, but she has a lot of things, Kato. She has things made. She's showing me, like, you know how a bear's foot can have someone's name on it or something? Why all these young people? Why all these under... Wow. First of all, she feels like she's been gone a long time, but then she tells me she's been gone under 5 years. Under 5 years. July, August, September, October, November, January, February. Wow, can you believe it's been 7 months? I just did that same math too. The last two, we've had 3 readings today. They've only passed months ago. This is insane. I didn't used to be able to do this like this. Okay, well, that makes sense why she had... Do you see how... Remember how I told you the reading before this one? I said, listen, if they pass under a year, I go out, back in, out, back in. Okay, so she said you have a lot of her stuff. I literally see a couple, like, boxes of shirts. You don't have to give any of that away. I feel like we have a piece of her in honor of her memory. However, when I think of her ashes, I begin to get uncomfortable. So I'm like, did we not cremate her, or we just haven't distributed them yet because we just can't? But she loves the way you're choosing to honor her memory, and she does make a couple comments on you pretty much still have everything at this point, and she loves it. She says, pay attention to your dreams. You're probably going to dream of that grandma lady, but after you dream of that, it might take her... You're not much of a dreamer. Maybe you even take something to help you sleep at night occasionally. But she says, pay attention to the dreams. If you can see grandma, then you can see me. Like, if you can see that older lady on the other side, then you can see her, is essentially what she's saying. You should write her a letter, in my opinion. You should write her a letter and then see, like, what songs correlate. She goes, you hear me through the music. So, like, let's say she has a favorite song that there's no reason it should be on the radio today, but absolutely there it is. You're gonna hear her. It's almost like in the waves of the wind, it makes me want to say. So she says, and I know I've been going a long time on this reading, and I love everyone for being patient, but you know what? Sometimes mamas take an extra minute or two. But she says, pay attention to the music. Start writing down whatever you remember of your dreams, 100%, and then Amanda says yes, and I love you, and thank you for joining.